Um, Thank you, Senna. There's a very simple rule in public expenditure. If you don't spend, you can't steal. If no expenditure takes place, it is not possible to appropriate or to steal from the public purse. It would appear to me that it's an open season has been declared to all and sundry in this regime. Those who are well positioned, whether it's in the office of the president, the office of the vice president, to go out and to discover contracts on which public money can be spent. And so the way these things work, becoming a pattern now, is that there's a private entity, okay, someone well connected, and the package is put together. Those who share the money, they are all in there. And then it is launched. Of course, thereafter comes all the busybodies who raise questions, whether it is the minority in parliament, or professional associations, or some no-see NGO types. It doesn't really matter. At that point, the issue is how to scatter the opposition. Okay? So, you have party communicators they are called.
Yeah,
Communicators. And what's the other term? Serial callers. They are whipping to put in the right mix of senior journalists. That's it. It doesn't matter which contract. You can name from Kelly, GVG to whatever. The principle is the same. Decide on which part, which contract, which sector of the economy. Decide on who the people, the beneficiaries are going to be. Party people, well connected, approved by the family. It looks like in this particular case, a vice president has also decided that he cannot be left out of the game. It is really that simple. Otherwise, everything else beggars belief that any serious government in this century will start a project like this without any background work. First of all, if you are talking about the health service and how it works, one would expect that periodically, quarterly, half yearly, at least once a year, in every area of importance, there will be a summing up of the work. Right? There will be an indication of the main challenges and what needs to be done. So first of all, you delineate the areas of challenges, the problems, and then what has to be done. We don't do any such thing here. So here, otherwise intelligent person is making the most stupid remarks and justifications. Oh, that this is about saving lives. And you ask yourself, on what evidence is this whole project based on? Where has it been said that this is a primary problem that has to be addressed in this business? of getting medications to people who are ill. What's the nature of the problem? How widespread is it? What's the current system for dealing with this problem? How come it is not adequate? And so forth and so on. But the people of this country have shown that they are quite forgiving. That it is possible to govern with very little knowledge of what to do. All you need are declarations, some fanfare to launch a policy, even when no blueprints are there. There's no evidence. There's nothing telling you on what to do one step to the next. Because all of these things are book-long. They are not necessary. All that is required is that you think it and you act it. And presto, you're there. If some nosy persons want to get in the way, you know what to do. You smear them, you blackmail them, you bribe them. And get a sufficient body of half-informed or ill-informed persons to say that, oh, it is correct. And you can smile and laugh all the way to the bank because the money is as good as yours. This is the money that belongs to the long-suffering people of Ghana. After many months of observations of various scandals, and one has almost lost track of them, this is the conclusion I've come to. So, well, the Vice President is going to have his way. Okay? I'm sure there are other centers of power where people are busy this very moment putting together such quote-unquote crooked deal. But hey, it doesn't really matter. This country is theirs for the next several years. They didn't come here because of us. If there are people out there who are listening who think that this government is there because of our problems, I think that they should disabuse their minds. Our president and his government of 110 didn't come here because of our problems. They came here to come and deal with their own issues. And the only way to deal with it, to appropriate money in our names, is to have projects like this. So whatever is necessary to get it through will be done. They are the law after all, right? Whether the contract is I heard the ambassador say that the contract also has expired. Who cares? That's a small problem that can be corrected. And the show will go on. So that's what we have purchased. We just have to grin and bear it.